What was Coach telling you in the locker room as you were trying to climb from a 12-point deficit?
Oh, yeah, really just always got to find a way. That's really what he always preaches, you know. We were down 3 starters. 2 of our starters fouled out. So it's just find a way to win, and that's what we did.
An outstanding performance for you. 47 points, one of the best that all of Northside has seen. I believe it was, third all-time on the individual scoring list. Just what was going through your head in that second half as you were trying to key that comeback?
I mean, I knew just how we were down, what players we were down, the situation we was in. And, you know, I had to step up. So what was going through my mind, I just felt like whatever. I'll do whatever to win. And that's what I did. And it came down to 2 free throws. And I made them. So really it was just do whatever. I got to do whatever to win for my team.
Looking ahead to Friday night, huge game now. You and Homestead tied for first place in the SAC. Winner gets sole possession with just, 4 games to go in conference play. How big is Friday's game?
Oh, yeah, Friday is really big. You know, this is a game we've been waiting on, whole season. And we're the only 2 teams at 4-0 right now. So this is a big game for us and for us to prove how good of a team we are and how good of a team we're getting to. So, we're just going to prepare as hard as we can this week so we could try and go get the dub on Friday and take sole possession of the title.
So what is Coach focusing on in practice? What is he trying to teach you guys up as you get ready for a tough Homestead team?
Just limit mistakes, our defense, mainly our defense. We feel like we could take care of offense. We're going to score. So it's really just focusing on defense and all the little details that can help us win games.
Finally, Tay, you mentioned this, you kind of alluded to this big game. What are you most excited about with a huge game coming up on Friday?
Just the environment in Homestead's new arena. We ain't been there yet, so I know it's a nice arena, but I'm looking for a nice environment, for the community to come out in. Northside, Homestead, it's always good rivalry there for basketball. So, really just the environment and the altitude of the game.
So looking back on the win, what was Coach telling you at the halftime as you were trying to climb back from a 12-point deficit?
Defensive intensity. They was knocking down threes the first half, so in the second half, we just attacked the paint, keep them off the threes, and just play defense for real.
Looking at that second half, Tay had an outstanding night, dropping 47. Just how helpful is it having a guy like him just to, when you need a bucket, he's a guy that you can go to?
Right. He know how to get a bucket anytime, any moment. He's Tay. He know how to get a bucket. So.
What does a win like this do just to build some confidence as you are still undefeated in SAC play?
Just same momentum as the first game we played in the SAC. Just stay undefeated. Play our best every game, and then just win sectionals.
Looking ahead to this Friday, huge matchup coming up at Homestead. First place on the line in the SAC. Just how excited are you just to play in a game of this magnitude at this point in the season?
Yeah, it's about to be a huge game. Homestead is nice. So I think Friday night it's going to be wild. Definitely a good game.
So as you guys start practice this week, what is Coach telling you to key in on as you get ready to take on a tough Homestead team?
Key in on guarding the post and guarding the wing too, like the outside on the arc, and get it back on fast breaks too.
Just looking ahead to Friday night, it's also going to be our highlight zone game of the week. What are you most excited about as, again, you get ready to take on a very solid Homestead team?
The environment. I know it's going to be packed house. There's going to be a lot of people there. I think it's going to be a great game. Just excited to play them.
What were you telling the guys in the locker room as you were hoping to start a big comeback rally?
We said we've been down before and came back, and you were down 8 the week before against Wayne at halftime, and we've been down double figures the other game. They came back and win, and we just said we got to play better. We played good the first quarter, but second quarter we didn't play very well. Give Northrop credit; they were playing really well, and just said we just got to fight and find a way to win. And I'm proud of the kids. We didn't play great, and we just found a way to win.
It helps when you have special guys like Tay Johnson who really keyed that comeback rally. 47 points for him on Friday night. One of the best individual performances by a Northside guy. Just how helpful is it having a guy like him that can really lead a comeback like that?
I mean, it was very helpful. I mean, we had 3 starters out. Brayshawn and Bodie ended up fouling out. There was 2 other starters. So, Tay just took the ball to the basket, hit some outside shot. It's really special having a guy like him, and he was kind of in a zone there that, in the third and fourth quarter, he just kind of carried us to the victory. But, the other kids did a great job playing defense and getting on the ball.
I remember when we talked a couple weeks ago, you mentioned juggling through the lineups with injuries and everything. Just what does a win like Friday do, or what does a win like Friday say about this team that they're able to battle through adversity like that and still find a way to win?
I mean, I've been a head coach for 31 years. It's probably one of the most proud wins I've ever had because like I said, Northern played great. Give them a lot of credit. That was the best I've seen them play all year. We were struggling a little bit, shorthanded, and we just had people just battle and find a way to win, and just really proud of our kids, and now we just got to move on, get ready for Homestead this week.
Speaking of Homestead, huge showdown coming up on Friday. Sole possession of first place in the SAC on the line. What are you trying to focus on in practice this week as you get ready for a tough opponent?
I think we got to work on execution, our offense better. We got to really. We think we might have one or two kids back this week, and we're going to try to work on executing our offense a little bit better. And, we're going to start Tuesday worrying about Homestead, start to know their stuff. And they're very talented. They got a good coach, really good program. So it's going to be a tough challenge for us.
Just how big is Friday's game, just knowing it's first place in the SAC on the line, going to their place? Again, just how big of a matchup is this?
It's really big because I told the kids if we lose, it's out of our hands now. We got to hope for somebody else to beat Homestead and hope for maybe a three-way tie or something like that, where if we win, we hold our fate in our hands, and that's what we want to do.
Finally, Coach, just what are you most excited about this Friday night?
I think it just, you got the two teams that are tied for first right now. That's probably the big, thing, and it's just kind of a measuring stick for us, and just how well can we do against a team like Homestead.